Hi, this is your Highway Diva, Lisa McDowell, FFE driver, trainer of the year. I'm happy, I'm excited, and that gives me a little more motivation to continue what I do and to be safe, and to continue training people, well, women now, because we can't train any more men. But however, you know, you go to these, I want to talk today about going to these different truck stops, and the drivers sitting around bashing this company, bashing that company, doing this, doing that, whatever. As long as you keep your wheels turning and you keep your nose clean and you stay out of trouble, then you can make a lot of money out here, and you can be motivated to make a lot of money. You know, there's people out here bashing lease operators because they were able to go and purchase their trucks. Everybody's not able, especially not in the beginning, you know. So don't bash them, and don't hate when somebody finally does it, was able to go through a lease program, have their truck from the time it was brand new, purchase it, walk in there and pay the buyout, which is 99 cents at my company. Don't get upset because somebody is able to do it. Motivate them, you know, tell somebody else that it can be done. I know there's a lot of people that turn in their trucks, but there's people who turn it in and didn't really want to. You know, circumstances came up. Maybe they got sick, or maybe the truck just never ran right in the beginning because they didn't get a brand new truck. They didn't know the truck. Whatever the circumstance is, don't put somebody down or say your way is the right way in all instances. I'm wrong sometimes too. Let's just be clear about that. I'm wrong sometimes too, and I'll be the first to admit it. There's a lot of people who go through the lease purchase program, and there's a lot of people who stick with it. There's a lot of people who make a lot of money doing it. There's a lot of people who like it. There's a lot of people who like company. There's a lot of people who like owner-operator. There's a lot of people who don't like owner-operator. There's a lot of people who doesn't like lease. There's a lot of people who doesn't like company. Just whatever someone chooses, that's their decision. Don't knock it. I think that there's a lot of money out here to be made for everybody, and the decisions that you make, you don't have to necessarily like it, but you can do something different about it. There's a lot of people that can go through a lease program without incident, drama, or whatever the case may be. I don't know what's going over here with these prime drivers, but I'm just gonna put them in my video since they're making all this noise back here. But don't knock somebody just because they are they view things differently, they look at things differently, or whatever the case may be. I think our lease program at FFE is a very good lease program. We hardly ever sit. We hardly ever, well, I can only speak for my truck. Let me say that also. I think we make pretty decent checks. I think that we have great communication. We have great equipment. Let me say that. Great equipment. It's all about how you take care of it. It's all about making sure that you get the proper oil changes. I got an oil change yesterday, and I don't let too many people run over me, so to speak. I went and got my oil change yesterday, and they told me the TA told me I had to get a DOT inspection. I said, no, I don't want one. They said, well, we can't let you go unless you get your DOT inspection that's per your company. So I called the company, and I told whoever was in breakdown, I don't want a DOT inspection. And he says, well, The CEO says that you have to get one and yada, yada, yada. I'm not getting one. A few minutes later, someone calls me back and he says, oh no, disregard what you just heard. It's not for lease operators. That rule was put into place. I want to turn my attention to these prime drivers. This prime driver is in the grass of this company. I hope y'all can see this. But he's tearing up these people's grass out here. This is hilarious. How do you go on a company's property and tear up their grass? Just because you want to get up under a trailer. Now they're going to sit up here and say, no, I didn't tear up the grass. Oh, yes, you did. I'm sitting here watching you, and I got you on video. I hope it's on video. Well, his front tires are still in the grass. I don't know what that's about. You had to go in the grass to get up under the trailer? Man, come on. That means somebody needed to move it back. That's ridiculous. Two prime trucks driving all over the people's grass. I'm going to end on that note.